circle so you're all receiving?
Yes.
Alright. It's gonna be cold. So if you need anything adjusted along the way, let us know. We need to make these adjustments for you to make sure you're safe and secured at all times. So your safety is our number one concern. I'm John, this is Dan, so we're going to be your guide. I'll be sending, Dan will be receiving. We'll go through what to expect when you're on the line. We respect that while you may have Zipline before or know your way around a carabiner, please leave the clipping to us at all times. Please do not clip or unclip yourself. Right? That puts us in a bad spot. Our goal is to make sure you're strapped in to at least one strap at all times unless you're on the ground. That's a safety thing. Alright, so what we're going to do is demonstrate how we're going to put you in the zip line. Dan, if you can Dan's going to show you the proper position for your hands behind on the cable. And what we'll do you'll be on a box, so you may tippy toe or maybe pull down or yourself up. And so we've got hands chopped in like this, and we have a safety harness, so you're in two straps at all times. Dan's going to show you the harness has you. The biggest mistake people make is they try to hold themselves. Let the harness hold you.
Yeah, just let either. This is the. Go ahead, John.
Okay. So the riding position is to rest your hand on the pulley, above the pulley. And I stress rest your hand. When you need to brake, you'll slide your hand back and press down. It works very much like a bike brake. The brakes work very well. For those of you who are driving, it's kind of like coming into a stop. You're pumping your brakes. You don't just slam on your brakes. Okay? What do you think this means?
Stop.
Stop, okay? What do you think this means?
Come on.
Okay. So watch for the two signals. If you're coming in too slow, Dan's gonna kind of keep doing that. If he does this, that means start braking. But if you brake too hard, he might switch back to this. Alright? You'll get the hang of it. The first 4 lines are intended to guide, get you acclimated to the zip line, get familiar with braking. This very first line has no elevation change, hardly at all. Very, very slight. So if you don't brake, you're not going to go slamming into the tree. Okay.
They're not going to go slamming into the tree. I'm there as backup. I have a backup braking system.
Okay. So we have a redundancy. We'll go over that in a minute. But what we're going to do is show you what happens if you get stuck on the line, if you don't make it all the way into the platform. We're going to show you what to do. I'm going to show you what to do.
If you come to a stop and you haven't made it to the platform, we want you to apply your brakes so you stop on the line. If you don't do that, you're going to roll backwards and go away from the platform that the destination you're trying to get at. So if you come to a stop without making the platform, apply the brake, and then at that point with your gloves, we want you to grab the line. This is really the only time we'll ask you to grab the line and rotate 180 degrees and pull yourself hand over hand all the way in. Now if you are unable or unwilling to do that, I can come get you. I prefer that it's a great upper body workout, but I'm happy to come rescue you as well. All right?
The proper riding position is ankles crossed. Keep your legs up enough so that you don't whack them on the edge of the platform or the box that you stand up when we put you on the brake line. On the longest line, if you see that cone there, that orange wind cone, it's blowing almost straight toward us, which means you'll be going into a headwind on the longest line. The challenge on the longest line is not going too fast, it's about getting to the platform. You're going to be hitting the wind resistance, so that'll slow you down. So aerodynamics, Dan's going to show you how to best make yourself as small as possible.
Anybody know about Olympic luge?
Yeah.
You do? Okay, you want to be a luge, a one man or one woman sled rider. You want to just feet first, slice through the air. Or do a cannonball. It's great for the core, especially at my age. Okay?
But what you do want to do
And also,
is avoid
John,
having your legs
If,
straight down.
if you get turned, sometimes people get turned around on the line. That's going to increase your wind resistance. What we want you to do is if you start turning one way or the other, use your wrists to keep you going in that aerodynamic direction. Just kind of pivot with your wrists to keep you going straight, okay? Any questions on that?
Does anyone have any medical conditions we should be aware of? Diabetes, epilepsy, anything like that? We don't have to worry about these things. This time of the year, they're not coming anywhere near you.
We actually had, if you look in that tree there, and in that tree right there, we had bald-faced hornet nests.
Ooh.
We didn't know about them until all the leaves came off. But didn't seem to bother anybody. Okay. I'm going to be receiving a redundant backup braking system. But the first 3 lines are really what I call the bunny slopes. They give us a good you've been here before, so they're pretty easy to get around on. But the subsequent lines get faster, and that's where I'm there to help brake you if you come in too fast. Everybody drives their car differently. Some people like to slam on the brakes at the last minute, and some people like to come to a nice, slow, coasting stop. I like to come in fast, but it's hard on my brakes, so I don't like to pay for brake jobs. So I don't usually slam on the brakes. Do you slam on the brakes?
No.
He's looking at
I think you are. I'm going to be watching you.
Oh no. We know who slams on brakes here.
Oh, okay. All right.
We're gonna head upstairs. What I need you all to do is grab your red strap or your blue strap and hold it up so that you don't slip on it. It'll catch when you need to hold this up. Hold it up.
Okay.
All right. Send him pretty.
See you at the other end.
This is the longest stairs. Can you help her?
Yeah.
The good news is this one's in the warmth.
Yeah.
Managing? He's gonna have to get by, so we need to kind of squeeze up against the side.
You want me to go first and video you coming in?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't want to go first.
I mean, between the two of us, on video, do you want to have me see you coming in, or do you want me to see you going off?
Whatever you get.
I'll see you coming in. That way,
Okay.
we get to see you. Big smile.
Hey,
There's going to be 3 platforms with red lines on it. This one, that one, and then there's another one down below. All to stay behind the red line as I strap it in.
Any parting words?
Have fun.
Nothing?
Have fun.
Okay, Kay. I'll be there for you.
See, it's just a gentle one. You don't need to worry about breaking this first one at all. The first one's just about riding. So pretend we're on the other platform, will be clipped in as well, so that you can't accidentally fall off. The only time we're not going to be clipped in is when we're on that one over there, and we're on the ground. So you don't have to worry about falling there.
Oh, yeah.
Straight back. Nice and gentle.
Woohoo! Good job!
Let yourself go. I've got you. How's everything feel?
Different, but it's not bad.
Woohoo! Christian! Good job!
Go ahead and hang. Alright, how's everything feel?
Good.
Alright, nothing too tight?
Nope.
Okay. Alright, can you show me the signal for brake? And can you show me the signal for come on in? And can you show me how to brake? Alright, try to keep your hands together, move them together forward, move them together back.
Yeah.
Okay, a lot of people when they separate their hand, they're braking at the same time they're intending to go.
Yeah.
Alright, so both hands together on top of the pulley. Right, ankles crossed. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I got you. I don't need to tell you this, but my hand signal is an approximation. It's your job to fine tune it however you want. And I'm there to catch.
Uh-oh. You want to catch her? She's next.
How's your harness feel?
Good.
Okay, you're clumped in. This is Kay.
Yep.
Is this your
Grandmother.
grandmother?
91 years old.
She looks good for 91. My dad's 94 and he looks 94. 91.
Yeah.
Wow.
Her birthday was on Tuesday. This is her birthday present from us.
But you know, the braking is just, it has to do with how your weight, how fast you're coming in. On some of the other lines, you were here, you said 2 months ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they'll,
Well, I'm glad that wind stopped.
I don't know if he knows she's 91. I would have. What's your name?
Matt.
Matt. Where are you from?
Raleigh?
Okay, are you all one group or? Are you
Yeah,
different?
we're all family.
Okay.
So my mom and stepdad are Joe and Nancy, the last two.
Uh-huh.
Kay is my grandma, wife and 2 children.
Wonderful. No, my dad's 94, but he doesn't stay in shape. He doesn't try anymore. So
Yeah.
it's good to. It's my goal to try and not be like that.
Yep.
Stay active.
Oh, exactly.
It's actually a much nicer day. The wind is out there a little bit, but
Yeah, yesterday would have been cold.
I think we had a big group. We had 9 people, and we probably should have. They were up for it. They still had a good time, but one of the boys, the little boys, he was 7. He got off a little early because he was just getting so cold.
Yeah.
Doug, you're gonna want to back up, right?
Yeah, I'll back up when she comes in. Yeah.
I don't know what he's. I think he's trying to shorten the. Because I think she was having a hard time reaching
Yeah.
brake hawk. He may be shortening up her.
Yeah.
Or sometimes they can put the brake hawk, the strap, the green strap, through the upper part of the harness,
Mm-hmm.
and it provides a little more support.
got short ass arms, and they're trying to adjust her harness so she can reach the brake comfortably and not like having to stretch and make it dangerous.
Oh, now I think he's doing it now. What you can do, I'll show you too. It provides. Let's not drop the brake hawk, Dan, like I did yesterday. You see this little strap?
Mm-hmm.
If you put that
Through there, it
through
holds you up
there.
higher.
Well, it holds, yes, it'll provide more upper body support. And I think that's what he's doing. Also, if we think the people are being, have you done other zip lines besides here?
Yeah.
Have you ever gone upside down?
No.
You don't recommend it.
Oh yeah.
The reason
we were at a camp when a guy died trying to go upside down. So you're not going to catch us doing anything
well,
crazy.
here, part of the problem is what Joanna, the previous owner, said, that if you don't have the right core strength, you don't know how to get yourself right side up.
Yeah.
You could technically fall out of the harness, but I don't think so. I don't know, in these harnesses I don't see how.
Yeah.
But
The ones that we were doing, it wasn't a over the shoulder harness, and
Oh.
and the guy went upside down.
and
Yeah.
you fell out of the
Yeah.
harness? Oh. Yeah? Yeah. What I could do is ride tandem with her.
Mhm.
I can stop her that way.
Okay.
Where was the line that happened at?
Camp Rockmont,
Where's that at?
mountains of North Carolina,
Huh.
like 5 or 6 years ago, I think. They only had one clip on back at the end. They didn't have the dual.
Dual clip-ons.
yeah.
They only had one point of connection.
Yeah. It's interesting to see how much safer things have gotten,
Well,
but at
Joanne.
a cost,
Well, Joanne and Robert. Robert builds. He's a mechanical engineer. He builds lines. He built this. He owns 2 other lines. They're going to build another one in South Carolina. But they're adamant. They're certified trainers. But she's adamant about safety. We talked to people about not playing with the carabiners, and we had a group of ministers. At least they said they were ministers. They weren't acting like ministers.
Oh, she's coming.
I got it.
It's almost going.
You might want to stand a little bit.
Woo!
You're doing great. I got you. Go ahead and stand up. Now walk forward, and I want you to step up on the box. I got you. You're not going anywhere, Kay.
All right.
Yep, we got you. Wonderful. Would you like to say something?
Amen.
Did great.
You did great.
Okay.
Yeah, wonderful. I'm going to look at his. I can see what.
Try to unput it.
Yeah, we got to.
Oh, the carabiner is broken. That's why.
I got to look at how John. We'll try and play around with that. I got you. Put this guy right there.
Okay.
And you're good to step off the platform. Follow Matt, he's going
There we
to
go.
direct it.
Is mine?
Okay.
All right. Here comes Nancy.
Here you go, Nancy. Keep coming. Keep coming. No. Don't break. Okay, now what do? Put your brake on,
Up. Put my brake on.
and then rotate, grab the cable,
Okay.
and come in, and hand over hand, come backwards. There you go.
I told you she likes to use the brake.
I was gonna brake at the last minute.
Okay,
because
take your hands off the cable. I got you.
My son was making comments about me driving.
Well, that's what children are meant to do. Go ahead and step up onto the platform.
Her helmet doesn't look like it's on her head right.
Me?
Yeah,
Is that better?
that's better.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
But that group of men I was telling you about,
Mm-hmm.
he started messing with somebody's carabiner,
Uh-huh.
and Joanna was here, the previous owner, and I saw her. She very discreetly, she turned to him without anybody but me hearing. She says, "If you touch that man's carabiner again, I'm going to slap you."
Great. All right, here comes Joe.
Okay, I got you.
Right.
Just stand up on the platform back here, and then once you stand up, there you go.
He's like, I'm
Step
trying.
up onto the box. Just when you had your hands here and you moved them about halfway, you want to move them all the way to the back, and then pull down. But you did a good job of braking.
Do you need to sit down for a minute, Mom?
No, I'm all right.
John said that it would be best if Mom did 4 and then let that be it.
Well, I can also adjust her harness. Go ahead, and Joe. Why don't you all just kind of, if you can rotate a little further around the tree.
All right.
John,
Is that you I had to hold
Joe,
up?
you're going the wrong way.
he can stay there. He can stay there. That's fine. What I'm going to do.
That was fun.
Good.
You did it.
Yeah.
You did it.
Okay, I'm going to play around with your harness here for just a minute.
Okay.
Because I think we can make it give you a little more support. Okay, John,
Yeah.
let me show you what I'm going to do.
Dan, you can tell me later.
No, I need to do it now, okay? Okay, I'm going to take my... So what we're going to do is put this guy in here, and it provides a little more upper body support. John was on the right scheme. Okay. And